Okay, we're going to start now. I'm Carl Smith from Green Technology, and we're the organizers of the Green California School Summit, which is coming up in October, at the end of October, 29th and 30th. And we want to do a series here talking to some of our great presenters, which include the person I have with me today, Allie Bussjaeger from Grades of Green. They're going to be doing a session on the 30th that we're excited about. So could you tell us a little bit about Grades of Green and what you're going to be covering at the summit?
Of course. Thank you so much for having us today. We're so excited to be at the summit again. We've actually had the pleasure of being there the past 3 years and are looking forward to participating this year. And our session will focus on Grades of Green as a resource, how to green your school. So Grades of Green is an environmental education nonprofit. We're about 5 years old. We just celebrated our 5th Earth Day birthday. And our entire mission is to inspire and empower kids and the broader school community to care for the environment. And really, our deeper vision is to make environmental protection second nature in young minds. The main resource we offer is a website, and it has over 40 environmental activities that any person can use, a student, educator, parent, administrator, that they can easily access to green their school. So what we'll be doing in our session is walking through some of these activities on our website. There's over 40 choices, and they're all very individualized and fun. They offer step-by-step instructions, lesson plans, signage, even some games. So we'll be introducing these different activities to our attendees and walking them through some of our top-selling activities and helping them implement these in their schools after the session.
That sounds great. Well, so it sounds like anybody from a school could come to this, not just a teacher. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Our session is open to anyone interested in greening a school they work with, whether you're a teacher, a parent, a student, as administrator. Truly, anyone is welcome to join us. We have the pleasure of working with schools all throughout the world, actually. We've been able to work in 8 countries now with over 350 schools. And we have different coordinators at every school that is representing the Grades of Green program. And we have the pleasure of working with them one-on-one. Any school that signs up on our website, gradesofgreen.org, is matched with a Grades of Green advisor who will work with you on an ongoing basis to use the green activities from our website to green your school. So again, that coordinator can be anyone in the campus community who's passionate about the environment.
That's great. Well, I know you've had some pretty spectacular results from your programs. Anything you might want to mention as an example of what might happen if somebody came and got aware of your
Absolutely,
resources?
yes. Yes, so we've actually been able to work with over 300,000 students around the world, and in some schools, the students actually lead the efforts. We have one student on our Youth Corps Student Leadership Program, Antonio, who's actually working to make one of our green activities called No Idle Zones a California initiative. So No Idle Zones is teaching school communities the concept that when a car pulls up into the pickup line to turn off the engine so that those exhaust fumes aren't going into the mouths of students and people on campus. So that leads to better air quality, a healthier environment. So that one student might be making a change that affects the entire state. When schools take on our trash-free lunches activity, that's one of the 40 options as well, which is focused on encouraging students to bring reusable options to school, like reusable bottles, reusable lunch bags, and sandwich containers, and then also teaching students how to recycle and sort their waste correctly. So when schools take on that activity, they often reduce their waste by an average of 72%. So that's pretty wonderful. We've been able to help schools get rid of styrofoam trays and chemicals on campus. Some schools have started walk to school programs to encourage less driving and more walking. So the possibilities are really endless.
That's terrific. Well, we're going to wrap up here. I think we've got a really great idea what you're going to do.
Wonderful.
If in just a few words, what would you say to somebody who is thinking about coming, about why it would be important for them to make sure and hear what you have to say?
Oh, that's an exciting question. So I think what a guest could expect from our session and why I would encourage someone to attend is our team really makes the effort to get to know every school that we work with and learn what makes them unique and what they're interested in, what their goals are. So our hope in our session is to connect with each attendee, learn what they're trying to do, and then set them up with someone at Grades of Green who can continue to support them not only at the conference, but in the future for as long as they'd like to work with us to green their school. Again, Grades of Green is guys a fun, free resource. We're here to help schools all across the world to go green and empower students to make these changes. And we're thrilled to meet new schools and get them started with a Grades of Green advisor.
That's terrific. And what's the website for Grades of Green?
Yes, thank you. The website is www.gradesofgreen.org. And again, all you would need to do is sign up. You can register your school anytime, anywhere. It takes less than 5 minutes. And once you register, it unlocks our website and you have access to our over 40 green activities.
Terrific. Well, the website for the summit you can be found easily by just going to green-technology.org. Up at the top of the page, you'll see a banner for this schools conference. So green-technology.org. Thanks so much for being here today, Allie. I really appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me. I look forward to being at the conference. We'll see you in late October.